Yeah. Hello, I'm here with Johnny Woodward. We're doing we're going over Rolling Stone's top 50 comics, stand-up comics of all time. Is it stand-up comics? It's stand-up comics. Let's remember that. It's stand-up comics. So let's prepare for my head to get blown. Let's see my head blow up. Here we go. Number 50. You want to read them to me or I will?
Sure, yeah, I'll read them. Yeah.
Wanda Sykes, number 50.
I'm okay with that.
There's Aziz Ansari at 48.
Laughable.
Margaret Cho, 48.
I love Margaret Cho. I think she's great. I think she's wonderful. She's been in the game forever, okay? She's great. Her first hour special on Comedy Central was amazing. I think she's a wonderful person. I'm cool with that.
Elaine Boozler.
Where is she, man? What'd she have? Like 3 years got in a fight with Stern? We never heard from her again. Not against her, but, dude, we're talking the 50 greatest of all time. Okay?
Reggie Watts is 46.
Love Reggie Watts. Great guy. That's alternative comedy. Like, that's in the top 50 of all time. He's a great He's a great entertainer. He's a great entertainer. A top 50 of all time. Of all time. We're talking, dude, we're talking in NBA. They left the top 50 players of all time. They left off Dominic Wilkins. They left him off because it was so hard to pick 50 of the greatest. You're telling me I love Reggie? He's a wonderful person. Top 50 comic of all time. Go on.
45, Freddie Prinze.
Freddie Prinze, who was around for what? Of all the Latino comics out there who are super crushers, not against sorry his life went early, but get out of here, dude. There are murderers out there. Felipe Esparza. Who else is there? There's who's Fluffy is completely underrated. He's one of the arena comics who deserves a lot more respect.
44 is Russell Peters, another Brown guy.
Love him. He's earned it. He fills arenas.
It's huge.
Amy Schumer, 43.
Listen, I have nothing personally against Amy Schumer, but go on I don't hate her. You know what? I mean, but we're talking top 50 comics of all time. Top 50 comics of all time. Top 50.
Phyllis Diller, 42.
Hey dude, I'm not against it. Top 50 comics of all time. That's all I'm saying.
Bernie Mac, 41.
Should be way higher. Way higher. Bernie Mac was a murderer. This is how good Bernie Mac is. When you see the Kings of Comedy tour, he is the only one on that tour without a TV show, and he's closing the show. That lets you know how good he is.
Gary Shandling's 40.
Great comic.
Yeah. Moms Mabley, 39.
Hey, dude, when most people don't know who she is and you know she's on the list, that's probably a good thing.
Roseanne Barr is 38.
I have nothing against Roseanne. Wonderful person. Had 15 minutes of comedy and blew up. We're talking stand-up. She's she's done nothing to me. I don't have anything negative to say about. We're talking top 50 comics of all time.
Okay, this one's going to be controversial. 37, Sam Kinison.
Dude, at 37? At 37? 37? Dude, there's an argument that he changed the game. He changed the game. Dude, it was ridiculous. You put all these guys, comedy's weird because it's all time, like when you performed. So it's hard to say if you put Sam Kinison, but let's say everybody's from the same time and put them all their styles talking about the same shit in front of a crowd. That guy's going to bury half the people.
Daniel Kitson.
Now, I don't know him, but if he's on this list, I gotta think something's going on, and they gotta probably put some foreigners on it. So I'm gonna reserve, but I'm sure he's great. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, Tig Notaro's 35.
I love Tig. It's a great story. I don't know about top 50 of all time, but hey, man, she's a friend of mine, and I'm happy she's doing well.
Patton Oswalt. 34.
Love him. Great writer. Is not an alt comic, but an actual real comic, mainstream comic, has punchlines.
Janine Garofalo's 33.
I don't know. Janine Garofalo must have fucking sex tapes and nudies on everybody that does any list of all time. In Comedy Central's one, she's higher than Dice. And right now, guess what? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I nothing against her personal. She's known for bombing at festivals. She's not a bad person. I wish her nothing but love. But, dude, she bombs at festivals.
32, Patrice O'Neal.
Great, good comic, everybody's favorite,
Sarah Silverman, 31.
She's an industry darling. Good for her.
Yeah. Okay, 30, Woody Allen.
Didn't do comedy nearly long enough. And he fucks kids.
Dick Gregory, 29.
Dick Gregory, love it.
Okay, 28 is Robert Klein, a little low.
Wordsmith, no problem with him.
Red Fox, 27.
Dude, awesome. Great stories. Heard a story about Red Fox was doing a TV show. They couldn't find him. He was in his room doing coke out of a hooker's ass.
26, Rodney Dangerfield.
Dude, he gets my respect.
Okay. Eddie Murphy, 25.
Should be much higher. I know he doesn't do stand-up anymore, but let's look at the game. The Terrell Davis of stand-up comedy. A short window of just murder. You know, Elaine Boozler. Does anyone know one Elaine Boozler fucking joke? Eddie, I want half. Everybody can do an Eddie Murphy joke.
24, Eddie Izzard.
Like him, not my personal style, but dig him.
Yeah. Don Rickles, 23.
Dude, should be
Mr. Warm.
much higher. Much higher. 23.
22 is Jonathan Winter.
Cool. I like him. Different style.
Bob Newhart, 21.
You know, Wordsmith, good.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if I'd have him this high, though.
Hedberg is 20.
Hedberg's fine. Not my personal kind of comedy, but respect the game. Love what he did. Sorry he had to die so early.
Albert Brooks.
Not a comic, man. He's a writer. I'm sorry, dude. Albert Brooks did a couple Tonight Show spots, but I mean, like nobody talks about Albert Brooks. I mean, like, nothing against him. Again, I don't have anything against the guy. But top 20, now you're talking about legends.
Huge name right now, Kevin Hart, 18.
Hey, dude. Has it all. Sells arenas, does stand up. And, like, I haven't talked to him in a while, but last time I talked to him, nicest dude. Got no problems with it. Just because he's not Doug Stanhope. Oh, man, have we seen that guy on here yet?
No, not yet. No.
Yeah, just because he's not Doug Stanhope doesn't mean it doesn't. You know, it's like you got to have a spectrum, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
All right, 17 is Bill Burr.
Dude,
17.
This is a war crime. This is a war crime. You're talking about the heavyweight champ right now. The heavyweight champ of comedy is number 17. It's in a time where comedy has gotten to the point where every 10 seconds you need laugh. Most of these guys you see on this list tell these long stories with a big thing. This guy walks out to a standing O and leaves to a standing O. It's offensive.
16 is Billy Connolly.
Great comic.
Okay,
Great comic.
Another foreigner. Stephen Wright, 15.
I'm a fan of Stephen Wright. I think he's great. I think he's a great writer. Is he better than Bill Burr? Not my opinion, but he's a good. I think he's a top 50. I don't know if he's 15, but he's a great comic, and he deserves all the respect he should get. And I wish he did it more. I don't see him anymore.
All right, 14 is Andy Kaufman.
I think Andy Kaufman's great. I think he was great. His style's good. It was fine.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to argue on that.
Bill Hicks is 13.
Personal favorite, one of the greats of all time. A lot of people nowadays don't like him but they don't understand for that style and that time. It was groundbreaking and it was awesome. And dude, my opinion, he's a top 10 guy. In my opinion.
Who doesn't like him?
There's people. Ari Shaffir hates
the only
him.
one. Yeah.
There's a bunch of guys that don't hate him. And it's like you don't understand what he's doing. It was a different time. I would love to see how he could adapt today, but he also, like, towards the end realized that, oh man, I should. You know, it's about entertainment. I feel like he came to that, and I would love to see what he could do. But I think he's a top 10 guy.
Robin Williams is 12.
I think Robin Williams is great. He stole jokes, but at least he paid people for them, so I'll give him that. But he's a wonderful performer. I think he could be in the top 10.
Okay. 11, Steve Martin, getting close to top 10.
Yeah, I can't believe this guy's in top 10. He's the beginning of, like, the mainstream playing arena guy.
Yeah.
I thought he's great, man. I love him. It's fucking great. He's playing arenas, dude.
Big influence on all that guys, too. Let's see. Top 10. Mort Saul is at 10.
I like Mort Saul, but it's hard for me to put him top 10. Dude, you're splitting hairs. I don't know if I go top 10, but, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Dave Chappelle, number 9.
Number 9 is Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, who some might say is the Beyonce of sports, meaning, like, when he walks on stage, the entertainers are entertained. Like, they go crazy. Like, everybody's like, dude, that's the man right now. He's an interesting, I think he's a top 10, easy top 10. I think he should be much higher.
Okay. Number 8, Bill Cosby.
Take him off the fucking list. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Take him off the fucking list. If we're just going by comedy, maybe. But you're raping dudes, raping chicks. You're gone. I'm sorry. That's just I don't I'm sorry, dude. You're fucking telling me I gotta keep it clean while you're fucking drugging chicks? Go fuck yourself. Shouldn't even be on the list. I'd rather have Janine Garofalo than have fucking Bill Cosby. Go fuck yourself.
Jerry Seinfeld, number 7.
Change the game, dude. And, when you do the hat comic, when you try to, I'm impersonating a comic, it's Jerry Seinfeld. Why do we do that? That's Jerry. He's great. Not particular how I like comedy, but a wordsmith, and I totally respect that.
Okay. Number 6 is Joan Rivers.
Should be, dude, she's one of my favorites of all time. If you ever listen to her talk, I have no problem with her being 6. I think she might even be higher. I don't know who's on the rest of the list, but Joan Rivers was a fucking assassin, man. Make no doubt. Listen to her talk comedy, you're like, she fucking gets it. Cold-blooded assassin.
Chris Rock is number 5.
Number 5, I gotta see. I can't wait to see. Great comic. There's nothing you can. I'm not necessarily all into the black-white thing all the time, but he's a fucking wordsmith and he's an assassin, and I respect the shit out of him.
All right, number 4. Here we go. Louis C.K.
I like Louis C.K. He's kind of the darling of today. I think he's great. He's incredibly well articulate. Personally, I think he's great. I don't know if he's top 5.
Okay. Lenny Bruce is number 3.
Game changer, should be in there. The respect, shit, what he did for the art, awesome. Okay. Just put up a lot of shit. Here we go.
Who do you think's left? Who's missing? Who would be the last?
Carlin.
Okay. That's probably one of them.
Who could be the other one?
All right. Let's see. Number 2 is George Carlin.
Oh my God. Who could be number 1? George Carlin. I mean, dude, the best ever did. I know a lot of people thought towards the end it wasn't that good, but you know what? It's okay.
Number 1, Richard Pryor.
Oh, totally. That makes sense. He's up there. Who did we see on this? Who did we not see? Andrew Dice Clay. I'm sorry, dude. Selling out arenas without a TV show, just off things. Dave Attell.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Wow. He wasn't.
Dave Attell wasn't on there?
I don't think he was. Yeah.
He's the best writer in the game. Jeff Foxworthy wasn't on there?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was a little slanted away from that kind of blue collar thing.
Jeff Foxworthy's cold-blooded.
None of those guys are on
Ron White. You ever watch Ron White work?
Yeah, he's the best. Yeah.
Dude, he's impossible to follow. He's so good. Joe Rogan isn't on that list.
Not on the list.
Then there's what's her name? Cheryl Underwood is a murderer, dude. A murderer. Fluffy, he's fucking great.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias?
That guy fucking kills.
Sam Tripoli? I mean, my God, I know 20 people at any time will come see him, but that guy slays. Oh, what about Doug Stanhope?
Stanhope wasn't on the list, yeah, that's right.
I think they do these lists to get people talking, so they put dog shit in there, so people are like, oh, I'm fighting over it like we just did.
But Bill Burr is 17 still, man. What the fuck? I mean,
Bill Burr's heavyweight champ. The Godfather is Joe Rogan. Make no doubt about it. The comic is Dave Attell and Doug Stanhope. Those are the 4 horsemen of comedy, in my opinion. Guys, it's been a pleasure. That was my going crazy nuts on Rolling Stone's top 50 comedians of all time.